This is Tommy Gill. Watch Open Mic Live now.
Open Mic, the show.com. It's Open Mic, the show.com. OpenMic.com. OpenMic.com. Open Mic the show.
Warning, the following program may contain moments of great personal reflection, sudden and striking realization, things you should not try at home, the truth about cats and dogs, incomplete thoughts, rambling gibberish, completely ridiculous opinions, winning lottery numbers, things you could really care less about, barking dogs, and unfortunately, Mike and Stan.
Who likes to be silly? I like to be silly.
What kind of radio show is this?
This town needs an enema.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up.
Welcome to Open Mic Live. I'm your host today, Love Burns. We're going to have an awesome show today when the guys get set up. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Gotta go. It's been fun. Peace out.
All right, welcome to Open Mic Live right here on OpenMicTheShow.com, where technical difficulties are our specialty.
Best intern ever.
Oof. Catch us live on OpenMicTheShow.com, IRN Broadcast, No Name Network. Catch the what? Oh, I got this. Don't tell me. Catch the replays on 920 WON, the Apple Fridays at midnight, and then all the other places we are: BRN, Spreaker, Stitcher. Where else? You don't know.
You're everywhere.
iTunes.
That's your job, bro.
We're all over the interwebs. Stanley, where's our guest?
Well, our guest is Matt Walker, comedian, who has had stunt doubles the last few times he was supposed to be here. And now this time, his car overheated about 20 minutes from here. However, even with that, this guy took a lift to get here. And obviously we're in Tampa, so traffic sucks.
I'll fix the banner later.
But he'll be here about 7:05 or so.
Well, that happens.
But here's the thing is, he broke down, took a lift, and is still going to be here by 5 after. We've had guests with way worse excuses than that show up at 20 after.
Well, we always get the same one, traffic.
But at least, I mean, the guy's taking a lift to get here, leaving his broken car down, broken down car frickin' in a parking lot somewhere.
Didn't John Jacobs do something a little better? Didn't his transmission fall out, or
maybe
his first one?
Yeah, it might have. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, dude.
It was.
Jesus Christ. But anyway, so we appreciate him and the efforts he's putting toward getting here. Now, his car overheated. Have you ever had a car overheat?
Sure.
It's the worst. Of the minor things that can happen to your car, that's the worst one.
Because you don't know what it could be.
Right. And
thermostat.
You got to pull over. You got to wait for it to cool down. Get water in the fuck. I mean, and then depending on how bad it is, you can go a mile, and you're pulling over again. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, that shit sucks. I hate it. Anyway, I mean, you don't have to deal with that anymore, being the successful entrepreneur that you are.
Oh, I have a AAA, so.
Oh, AAA.
Yeah.
That can't fix a overheated car, bro. Like, you flat tire, okay, cool. Battery's dead, okay, cool. Broke it, locked out of your car, you got it.
I have duct tape.
Overheated, they can't do shit about that.
They can give you radiator fluid or water.
They won't give you a lift, I can tell you that.
Now, what's interesting is some motors. Oh, Matt's here. Barking Dog Studios. Some motorcycles are air cooled instead of radiator cooled. So if they're sitting in traffic and say the interstate in the summer,
I think he's here.
Oh, I know. We went up north to, I forget where it was, but our friend Brush actually had to pull over because we were stuck in traffic on I-75, and it overheated, and he had to pull over and let it cool down because we weren't moving. So It's not air cooled because it's not air.
And you're on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
But, I mean, with a motorcycle, it's a little easier to push into a spot than it is a car.
Yeah, but where's the spot to go on I-75? You're still pushing over into the sun.
Yeah, okay.
That sucks. You're wearing motorcycle gear? I'm not. I'm still sleeveless.
Were you have a
Probably.
sleeveless motorcycle jacket?
Probably. Yeah.
That's-
It's called the vest.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Tiffany Sargent says, I'm dealing with that shit with my car right now. I'm sure a lot of people are, man. That's one of the most common issues with vehicles. When you can't afford 2,000. What years?
Oh, shut your mouth. I used to rip out the thermostat, so I didn't have to worry about it.
I'll never know when it's going to overheat.
Pretty much.
All right, Amberly, thank you. Yeah, Amberly and Tony are going to a show that I guess is way more important and better than ours. So,
all right, bye.
Have fun, guys. Matt, welcome. Thank you for the efforts.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for having me.
I mean, that's insane, dude.
I finally made it.
Yeah, we were just talking about that's one of the worst things is overheating because you have to pull over, wait, all that crap. I mean, and you don't know how much further you can go for the next stop. I mean,
No idea.
And you left your car there and took a lift here to be here.
Yes, because you know what? God damn it! It's about time I was here.
I mean, you've sent enough stunt doubles that
Yeah.
you're not wrong. So we do appreciate that, brother. And so with him today, we were doing all of our open mic things. We were playing Mike's
Real news or fake news?
And what's real or fake today?
Just news stories. But next week, I got a fun game for you.
Okay, so real or fake news stories today. I have birthdays, which is a game I stole from Smitty on Spicoli TV. And it's famous people. Put their pictures up, their names. You got to guess how old they are. Move forward, whatever.
Oh boy!
So
I'm gonna
we
win.
also, in the fourth segment, everyone's favorite new part of this show, go full Harmo with Mike.
That's correct.
We will be tracking the progress of Mike's harmonica lessons, which last week was probably the best of what's
I
going
can't
on
live
so
up to
far.
that this week.
Huh?
I can't live up to that this week.
Yeah, we don't expect you
No,
to.
that's cool.
We'll be doing all of that with the one, the only, the elusive Matt Walker.
Hey.
Welcome, brother. How you doing, man?
Thanks for having me.
I know how you're doing.
Oh, it's been a day.
So where do you live? I mean, you broke down about 20 minutes from here, right?
Yeah.
Where
I live
do you live?
down in St. Pete.
So you were 20 minutes from home then?
Yeah. It was a nice little in between there. Pleasant breeze.
Where did you have to pull off into for that?
Oh my God! I am next to a McDonald's in a vacant lot where I'm pretty sure there's homeless people that live in
They'll
bushes
be
next
living
to
in
my
the car
car.
when you get back.
Yep, I'm hoping.
Can they squat in a car?
Oh.
Like, this is mine now. I got mail forwarded here.
Yeah.
Or if they wash it, it's theirs.
Oh man, I put everything of value in the back. Thankfully, it's just clothes, but also a
homeless
little
people need
dangerous.
clothes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing they definitely might need.
God. So we'll be doing all that. Well, listen, there's a couple things that happened today, which you said the first thing we talked about is old news that's happened before.
I've heard before. Yeah.
I read a story about a guy today which kind of just solidified how terrible we are as people. He's suing his parents for having him without consent. I didn't see the old story that Mike's referring to, but
It's the same line. It's the same thing.
I didn't ask to be born. Is that basically what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, are you fuck?
Actually, I think the story was from a guy from Pennsylvania. Oh, it was a Philly fan.
Did the first guy win his case?
Oh, I doubt it.
So hopefully this guy's got better lawyers.
Well, he's a millennial. He didn't have money.
Seriously, with an expensive enough lawyer, you can almost win anything. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah.
Seriously, I got 5 toes. I'm going to sue the doctor for it. You know what I mean? Type of thing.
I feel like they could countersue and say we didn't either. We didn't want you to be born either.
We're suing you for screwing our
Yeah.
lives up.
Well, that's just Carson just said. Stan, your parents should sue you for being born.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good
Goddamn.
countersuit. Damn it.
Exactly. Most expensive accident ever. It's cheaper to get a car fixed than it is to have a baby that you didn't mean to have.
Let's not talk about the cars.
You like that? So, how can the unborn ask for consent or be yeah? Well, that's the point. People are idiots. We are, right? I mean,
Oh yeah.
with all the exposure and all the access to intelligence we have, we're getting dumber. Why? I mean, you've been a teacher.
I've only noticed that they're getting dumber. I don't know.
I mean, and you're a comedian, so actually for you, that's great.
Yeah.
The dumber we are, the better you get.
I guess if I had solutions, I'd be a politician or something.
Well, no, why? I don't think you have the heart to be a politician, brother. You might as well be a used car salesman. The same shit. You're both selling shit that no one believes in.
Yeah, that's very true. I hope my coolant doesn't put me out.
We'll get you back to your car and then just drop you off and hope for the best. So anyway, so then outside of that, I don't know, completely different note. Someone posted something today, which I guess is an age-old question, but it created quite a conversation. Who's better, Prince or Michael Jackson? Now, that's been asked many times, and he resurfaced it, and it created. I mean, it might as well have been talking about Trump. There was enough comments on there. I have my opinion, which he unfriended me for it.
Oh no!
No, not really. You can't unfriend me.
Oh,
I have hackers.
I've tried.
Oh. I thought you meant they unfriended you,
He
Prince
did.
and or Michael Jackson.
Oh
Yes, from the dead.
I'm like, I don't know that you. They might not actually be them.
It might not actually be
they
that,
might
but
be
it might.
catfishing. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Tupac.
So Carson says Michael Jackson, and I can't do the voice, but he said he. Can you do it?
Yeah, something like
that
that.
was not bad.
About there. Yeah.
What's
That's
your
good.
opinion on that?
Prince probably because I know he can play guitar really well.
That's about it, right?
I mean,
You never listened to either one of them?
not really. I'm not a big like funk era stuff, and I mean not that Michael Jackson was funk.
No, I get it, right? But the whole concept.
But like a very pop.
What kind of music
funk
are you
kinda
into?
stuff. Like folk rock kind of stuff.
I got you.
Very chill.
So,
but you know,
like when you're in the car, what bands do you have playing? I know you don't listen to the
Ooh.
radio, right?
oh no,
Nobody listens to the fucking radio.
No,
anymore.
I don't listen to the radio. I listen to.
You don't have to know the names of the bands. Just throw them out there.
No, all right. I listen to a little bit of Andy Schauf, a little bit of Fox Warren. That's his other band. Glenn Hansard's a great guy. If you ever.
Now, are these
Drummer
local
on
guys or
Hansard's.
are
What's
these,
that?
The drummer of the other two bands.
Yeah. And the bass player. Ooh,
Wow.
his solo project. No,
I mean, are these local bands or are these national bands?
no, they're national bands. You know, I actually have I love this record label called Anti Records. They produce some of the best
Really?
people. Yeah, Mavis Staples is on there. I don't know if you know Mavis Staples.
That's about
but-
the only name I have.
Yeah.
Recognized since you've been talking.
She's on that, and it's just like this really nice. Dr. Dog is on it now.
I actually wouldn't mind checking it out, to be honest with
yeah. Tom Waits. Tom Waits is on
you.
Anti.
We love Tom Waits.
Oh, good.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we love Tom Waits. He's fucking phenomenal.
He's the best.
He's weird, but he's
yeah.
phenomenal.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got that cigarette voice that is...
Yeah.
Yeah, the old cool cat.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, what's your answer, Mike? I say Prince for many, many reasons.
Yeah, we talked about this, and I believe that you're correct on that because he was overall everything. Like he played, he wrote, he performed. Now, Michael Jackson, don't get me wrong, he had plenty of hits, but he didn't write a lot of them.
He assisted.
He
He didn't
assisted,
actually
correct.
write most of his
Right.
own music. I mean, he had Quincy Jones. He had Bob Dylan. He had, a lot of people wrote songs for Michael Jackson. However, he was a better dancer. He's potentially the most famous entertainer in our history at this point. Like he surpassed the Beatles at some point. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So in that nature, yes, that's phenomenal. His stage shows were great. You know what I mean? So he put on a show, but overall talent, I mean, Prince could play 27 fucking instruments successfully.
Yeah.
Wrote his own music and put on a great stage show, and he did put on Purple Rain, which is the first time I saw titties.
I will say Michael Jackson also actor. I think. Thriller, maybe?
Oh, no. The Wiz.
Yes, the Wiz. He's the Scarecrow, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a scarecrow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Or he's
yeah.
the one just standing there until the kids get close, and then he sneaks up on
Right.
them.
And see, that's another plus for Prince. He wasn't accused of
Yeah.
numerous child inappropriate activities.
That's true. That's
Right.
true.
At least Prince kept his sexual preferences hidden. We
Now,
really never knew where he
Out
went.
of the two, which one of them songs that you like the most, or have the most songs that you like?
Ooh, that about the same. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I probably know more Michael Jackson songs.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Because he was more pop culture. He was
I
the king of pop. He
guess.
was all over the radio.
But then you hear about Prince having like a backlog of thousands of songs, and you're like, how do I not know all of those songs? Because he was kind of just as prolific when all of his stuff was coming out.
And that's-
I don't know.
Right.
That's
exactly.
weird.
It is weird, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean, like we couldn't sit here and think of them because we don't listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
But when I go back through it, like just as many Michael Jackson songs I liked as Prince. That doesn't mean there's many hits because Michael Jackson had more hits than freaking God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know about you, but I think his most famous album might just be me, but Thriller.
I think it's just you. No, it's not just you. We are the world, really.
All right. I mean,
say what
hot
you
take,
will,
yeah.
but that video fucking rocked. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it because we appreciate our listeners. All right. So Larry Smith, we don't usually get into this until later, but let's do this.
What's up, Larry?
Larry Smith asks, "Who inspired you to be a comedian? Like, was there an inspiration as a comedian for you?"
I would say, personally, I only recently have been getting into stand-up about two years. But prior to that, I've been doing improv comedy for like almost 9-10 years now. And I think that my thing that got me into it was working at the Nerd Melt Theater in Los Angeles.
Nerd Melt?
Yeah, I was out of Meltdown Comics. They had a show there with Jonah and Kumail, The Meltdown. And I was an intern there, and it was just like all of these amazing, like, new comics coming in. This guy that I just love to death named Josh Fadum just blew my mind with what stand-up was. It was, like, no longer the kind of just, I'm up here telling you a story from my perspective, but really, like, changing the way, like, I'm making you laugh.
Right.
You know? I just really love that kind of thing, where it's meta and you don't know why you're laughing at it, but you are, and you can't stop.
And that kind of comedy, like you make people see things that they instantly can see.
Yeah.
And went, why didn't I think of that? You know, and it's hilarious because you paint a picture that shouldn't be painted.
Oh, for sure.
And that's the best like I love improv comedy.
Oh, good.
To me, that's the most natural comedy there is because it's off the cuff, number one. And when you can do that, you know, instant comedy like that.
Yeah.
To me, I think they're both great.
Right.
But for me, that's just the type of comedy I prefer.
Yeah.
Is improv.
Whose line is it anyway?
Right, that type of thing.
I mean, watching
even
that,
though a
it's
lot
like,
of that,
God, these guys are just, they do it so quick.
Correct.
You're like, God,
but
dang.
like you find out some of that is written.
Right.
Some of it, you know what I mean? But it's got to be. You're on television.
Right.
There's a lot of money involved. You don't have really a choice. You know what I mean? But some of that you can tell what is and what isn't because.
Although I think you might be surprised. I think there's less written on there than you might know, because I'll tell you, like there's like not secrets in improv, but like improv comedy, it's a formula,
right?
Every time, and it's something that you can play with, obviously. But those guys. That's short form improv. I don't know how much you know, but short form improv is like games where someone goes, all right, we're going to list 10 things that we don't like. I don't know.
Right. No, I got you. There's concepts involved.
Right. And then long form, what I really enjoy doing is you get a suggestion at the top from the audience. It's this amorphous, ephemeral thing. And they give that to you, and then you just roll with it
like
for the rest of the show. What's that?
The Crumpled Napkin show. Do you remember?
No.
They used to do a show at Side Splitters. It was called The Crumpled Napkin. And what they would do is before the show, they had pieces of paper and everyone would write ideas down on something. And he would just pull them out. And the comics, one by one, had to read them. And the hard part about that is the people in the audience are trying to be funny.
Right.
So, like, you're giving them shit that you're not funny. Just put something down for them to work with. You know what I mean? And that's the hard part about that.
In college, we used to always, the one we used to get every time, because we did kind of the same thing with our suggestions. Open them up. The one we get every show that we'd have to either throw away or say it out loud was finger bang that moist wet pussy, and I hated that every time. And then finally one time, I don't know why, the group goes, "We're gonna do it," and it was like, no. That's not good. That's bad. Don't do that, people.
Right.
Go around the,
or get it out of the way.
Circumvent. Yeah, but I was like, oh, there's so many ways you can just circumvent different things.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
God.
And that's improv.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You either do it or you don't. That's improv. It really is.
All right. We're going to come back to you because I have a lot to ask you. You have a very interesting history and bio here.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game, I think, with Mike.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Let's do that, and then we'll come back with Matt Walker.
Shall we play a game?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Because he broke the rules. What rule?
You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
All right. The name of the game, real news or fake news. I'm going to give you a headline. You tell me if it's based off of a real story or not. Stan, how are the points going? However you feel like?
Yep, the first one's worth 5 points.
Perfect. All right, so for 5 points, 27-year-old arrested after killing a virgin because he's a virgin.
That's true.
That's like virginal auntie.
Oh, yeah. There could be only one.
Becky Manny, welcome.
Like Highlander.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm calling that true.
Carson says real news. Mr. Waka says real news. LM says, oh no, Gobble says fake. Nathaniel Joseph says real. Tiff Monty says real. Welcome, Tiffany. Snook says real. Larry Smith says fake. All right, man.
27 years.
Salute.
You're not sure which camera you're
Camera
on?
work. Just do a
Which
camera.
one's my camera?
That would be yours
My camera.
eventually.
Which one's your camera?
That-
He's going to knock it down.
Your camera stand?
Huh? No, they don't want to see me, bro. Jesus Christ.
27-year-old arrested after killing a virgin because he's a virgin. It's actually moving pretty quick.
That's like someone in a wheelchair hitting you with a stick because they're pissed off about being in a wheelchair, right? You can't just kill someone for being a virgin because you haven't gotten laid yet.
Or maybe you can, and this is true.
Oh, shit.
Gave it away.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
This is all hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
No one believes a fucking word I say anyway. So they're not going to start now, I promise you.
It just seems like it.
I know who you are, Whitey. Give me your arrow bullshit. Glick, you're late, man. We already posed the old Michael Jackson Prince question, and Michael Jackson lost. Actually, I don't know, but...
Oh, he lost.
Did he? Yeah.
I think so.
All right, real news or fake news? 27-year-old arrested after killing a virgin because he's a virgin. That, my friends.
The news is fake.
That is a fake story.
Good job, Mike.
Next question. Worth
5 points.
Worth 5 points? All right, fine. For 5 points. Kanye West hates Twitter because he can't follow himself. Is that based off of a real story or not?
I'm going to say fake, only because I think I have tried to follow myself, and I think I have. Is that a thing?
Is that like liking your own post?
I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to say that, but I might follow
People do
myself.
that.
What, like their own post?
Yeah, that drives me nuts. Like, I'll see someone's post, and I'll see, like, one like, and when I highlight it, it's them. Okay, we know you like it. You posted it.
I've been in situations, though, where I post something, and then I'm going back through, and I go, oh, good point. And I'm like, oh, that was me.
Wow.
I like this guy's stuff.
Well, I guess that's a positive.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean, sometimes our posts are the only good ones on there, right? I'm the only good driver on the road.
Damn straight.
Right. Well, when I'm driving.
Real news or fake news? Kanye West hates Twitter because he can't follow himself. Fake, but he's still a douche. Well, yeah, that's a gimme.
That's why I love you, Tiff. I think if you were to ask me what celebrity I hate the most, his name is there.
Really?
Like, yeah, he trumps everything.
It's an interesting choice of words.
You like that?
Yeah.
I thought about it. As soon as I said it, I went, well, shit, I have a lot of people going to disagree with that. You can't even say that word. Like, you can't play cards anymore. You can't play hearts.
Nope.
They changed the whole thing, right? It's dominant suit instead of Trump now.
I can't even imagine how they feel in Great Britain because of the Queens. They can't ever play the Queen.
He's not wrong.
I'm not.
Trump's ruling the world.
All right, real news or fake news? Kanye West hates Twitter because he can't follow himself. That, my friends...
The news is fake.
I mean, it's probably real, but it's not based off of a real story. Next question is
5
worth
points.
5 points.
so much easier.
Facebook bans nude statue images from museum promotion.
100% true. Oh, it has to.
Sculptures?
Yeah.
Because David's little pee-pee?
Yeah. I imagine that they had it on like some software to find penises.
A digital facial recognition.
And they're
software.
like, no penis. Done.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah. I think that's... Well, now I forget
Facebook,
which way.
Facebook bans
Yes,
nude
true.
statue images from museum. Facebook has a museum?
No. Probably.
I mean, how are they banning pictures from a fucking museum?
that are posted on Facebook.
Right.
They should have put pasties on the...
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah. I just want you to think that they had pictures all over town.
We would have you without you
no.
guys.
Zuckerberg.
I needed college education. Carson says real. Whitey says real. Matt says real.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan says real.
Nathan's right.
So far, they're all sticking together. They're either all right or all wrong.
Except the Canadian. Oh.
Gobble says real. Angelique, welcome Angelique, says real. You're Angel on the scoreboard because I'm not spelling that shit out. Larry Smith says fake. Tip says real. I gave it away. James Mappis says super nerds. You're not even here. That's not true.
All right. Real news or fake news? Facebook bans nude statue images from museum promotion.
Absolutely
of
real.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like nudity.
James might be the funniest dork I've ever met.
Isn't he?
Love that guy.
All right. Next question is worth... How many points?
10 points.
Oh, boy.
What?
We're getting serious.
Jew.
Man wants to sue his parents for giving birth to him without his consent.
So everyone gets 10 points?
I'm going to devil's advocate and say no.
You're getting 10 points regardless.
Absolutely real.
Can you tell I don't read?
Jesus.
Oh, that's great.
So I guess you didn't go over my quiz this week, huh? I forgot I had it in there.
I don't read the questions. I literally go in and write down the answers so I know what they are.
All right, so let's do a score update.
That's great.
Holy crap, that's hilarious. All right, Gobble has 20, Larry with 15, Whitey with 20, Matt with 20, Snooks with 15, Carson with 15, Nathan with 15, Angelique with 15, and Tiff Monty with 15.
All right, last one is worth how many points?
20 points.
Man uses unicycle
True.
as a getaway vehicle from a bank robbery.
Oh.
That's clever.
Unicycle.
I
want to get a unicycle, but I would die.
Hello.
Yes.
The first thing I thought of was Jeff Lewis.
I can see him on the unicycle. Yeah.
And robbing banks.
With flippers and goggles on.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say true, and it happened in Portland. I'm going to add that
If
a
you
little
get the
bit.
state right.
Yeah. If I get the
That's
state
5
right.
bonus points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jeez.
Well, we only have 2 fakes on the board so far. Everyone says real. Everyone says real.
Is that for your bank robbery?
Have you guys ever tried to ride a unicycle? It's not happen. It's not like a motorcycle where you can just take off on cops and get away from them.
Listen, I can go pretty fast on a unicycle.
Through grass and terrain?
Yeah.
I don't underestimate. I don't believe you, but I don't have a choice because I've never seen you ride a unicycle.
Gives a fun definition for the wheelman.
Have you seen the one wheel where it's like a skateboard but a big wheel in the
Yes.
middle? Those things are ridiculously expensive. They're like $1,700.
Really?
They're stupid expensive.
Oh, now I'm going to judge everybody a little bit more.
You should. It's like, oh, why aren't you riding around in Seminole Heights?
So you remember those old school bikes where it had the you had to climb up on it, big huge front wheel, and 2 tiny small wheels in the back. People still buy them. A buddy of mine just sent me a pic. He's like, "Look what I got." I'm like, "What?"
Does he live in Portland?
No, actually, he lives in Maryland. But
damn.
But I'm like, "How do you get off of it?" He's like, "You just slow down and find a soft patch to fall into."
All right, real news or fake news? Unicycle. Man uses unicycle as getaway vehicle from bank robbery. That, my friends,
The news is fake.
that's fake news.
Dang it.
Do we have a winner?
We have a tie with Snooks and Angelique.
Do we have a
Angelique and
tiebreaker?
Snooks are tied at 35. So what we need is the tiebreaker is how old is Matt Walker?
Oh.
How old is Matt Walker? Hint, I don't know the answer yet. We're all about to find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Can I guess?
I know he was born August 21st. That's all the information I have.
Whoa. How do you know that?
I'm sneaky. I've been looking in your windows.
I don't have that written anywhere in my apartment, so I don't know what that would help.
I saw your tattoo.
We got a 30.
LM says 30. Angelique, you got 10. You have until you answer. Fuck.
Is it just like whoever's closest?
Yeah. LM says 30. Angelique.
Yeah, there's
5,
no real skill or structure.
4, 3, 2.
I'm going to answer 4, 27.
All right, Angelique says 27. LM says 30. Angelique says 43.
Nope.
Must be she can't see him. All right.
Oh, not yet.
Which one's my
He's
camera? Where can I look directly at Angelique
not even,
and go like this?
We're not that cool. I can't do it that quick.
With a 43-year-old with a hat like this.
Yeah. Excuse me.
All right, so we got 30 and 43. What's the answer?
27.
Oh, I like it. LM wins with 30. LM wins. Woo! I usually just ask all your ages, but this is way more fun.
Oh, yeah. I love asking people how old they think I am because I usually do get around 40.
Are you serious?
I usually have a big beard, too, so
as a joke, because when we were going to get to it later, I wrote 40 because I knew you were nowhere near 40. I would have said 30. I would have went with 30 just because it's so hard to tell if it's that age anymore. Like, I'm 45, and yes, I know I look 50, and I have the mouth of a 65-year-old. Y'all can all suck a dick. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, the hilarious, the one and only, the educated Matt Walker.
And during the break, we'll be playing Murder the Crows, Used and Abused, and Please, Sir, I Want Your Blood.
This is Kevin Taylor, and you're listening to Open Mic Live.
Hola, welcome back to Open Mic Live, as Kevin Taylor stated. Is he even here anymore? He left with Victoria, right? Did they go up
I think
to...
so. Baltimore?
Something. Yeah,
Somewhere
they're
back.
gone. Good riddance. No, I'm just kidding. They're both funny. Welcome back to Open Mic Live. What? What?
Dick. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Fuck him, get out.
So listen, if you see Mike and you think he looks pissed off, he's not pissed off.
Don't
People keep
tell
asking,
them my secret.
Was Mike mad at me? No, he's not mad at you, dude. He just looks that guy. Like, he's happier than shit right now.
He might not be mad, but he hates you.
That's more like it.
It's not personal. All right, so welcome back. We are here in the studio with Mr. Matt Walker, comedian Matt Walker. So this guy I've been trying to get in here for a while. I went and saw him a couple times, and after the very first, just an open mic, which is tough because you're working on material.
Yeah.
So if you're funny during an open mic, you win. You know,
good.
But you were great from the first time I saw you. I'd come up and talk. You know, I love you, man. You're awesome. And now I
Thanks.
know why. It's because of that improv background that you have. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So you are great. You have stood us up a couple times. Let's just throw that out there.
I sent some cool guys your way,
I
though.
mean, you sent great comedians here. No, your feelings were awesome. I mean, actually, you might not want to have done that because.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were great.
Oh,
you have
man.
a lot to live up to now.
Oh, shit.
That Matt. So, welcome. Now you have, like I said, an interesting bio. You've taught comedy?
Yeah, I teach improv comedy.
How long you been doing that?
Probably about 4 years. 4 years? Yeah, I'd say about 4.
So I've been around a lot of comedians. How tough are they as students?
Oh,
They're not listening.
they're not. They're not students. Stand-up comedians avoid improv like it's a plague on comedy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So okay, so improv are the Mexicans of the import world. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think I use those words, but
I did. I'm just but you know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
It's like unrightfully so. They're the ones that people look down on for some reason.
Yeah.
As a comedian.
Well,
why do you think that is?
It comes down a lot to two things to me. Is what people know of improv is like stereotypes of hacky comedy being performed. I mean,
Right.
we've all seen like bits from shows where it's like, hey, come see this improv show. And they're like, zip, zap, zop. Yay, we're having fun, you know?
I got
Broad
you.
City had this whole episode that just made fun of improv, which they're improvisers. That's how they got their start. So,
So
it's
that,
like-
that was just, yeah.
yeah, they're just
sarcasm.
shitting on
Right.
shitty ones. But the other thing is the pay. Like improv, there's not a lot of pay going around for doing shows, but the shows bring in students, and then you're able to go to festivals all over
Gotcha.
and stuff.
Right.
And it's like they don't understand that because it's like such a fight to just
Right.
be like a guest spot that pays you $10, you know?
Right.
And it's like this is more like a churning out of material, so then you can get hired to do something pretty big.
And that's the whole point behind the local original talent is
Right.
You've got to churn it out till you end up in the right ears or in the right spot at the right time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And speaking of improv, Josh Santos says, Matt Walker!
Hey, Josh Santos!
So Josh Santos is hilarious.
Yes.
And he is straight-faced hilarious.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is what
So deadpan.
I love that. So we went down to Matt Williams' he took over for
Yeah,
Jacobs.
the Pokies.
And Santos was there. And he started beating the crowd down, beating the people. Some of the funniest shit I ever heard.
Yeah.
That's true. That crowd work is true
Yeah.
improv. And
Oh, yeah.
dude, he was. So he's going to do the comedy roast battle for Lawrence Green on 420. Which
Oh,
he doesn't seem like a roast battle type of guy, but as soon as I invited him, he was all about it. I went, with that straight face and his ability to be funny based on observation,
right?
You're screwed.
Yeah, he's gonna crush.
Dude, he's gonna kill it, right?
Yeah,
Except for Marie Williams is gonna be there.
Oh man! So wait, who's on the line? It's Josh Marie,
Matt Williams, David Wayne. I have the thing here. There's David Wayne, Josh Santos, Marie Williams. There's a chick that reached out to me that I've never heard, Jessica Stern. I'm not sure who she is. Jarrett Moore is going to be on there.
That's going to be a good show.
Matt Carter is going to be on there.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Dang.
I did pretty good, right? Recruiting.
Yeah, that's a good show.
So the judges are JJ Curry, Shannon Kelly, me, and Johnny Jones.
Dude, what? That's a great show. Go to that, people. Angelique.
And it's on 420. Angelique, fuck you, 40 years old.
I'm 40. I'm 40. Go to his show, man.
So have you ever done a roast?
They're
designed for improv, right?
Yeah, I did actually. I just recently did a roast where I was playing Jack Kerouac as a character, and they were roasting me, and then I got up and roasted everybody. So it was all Jack Kerouac themed roasts.
Right. It's interesting on its own.
It was very fun coming up with roasts as Jack Kerouac, and James Maphis was on that one too, actually, and it was. His whole bit was that he thought he was roasting Jack Kevorkian, so which was it was very good.
It's actually pretty
very funny. He's like, so Jack Kerouac killed a lot of people, didn't he? It's like
that's actually pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny. So when you're going to do something like that for a specific person.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of time do you spend researching that person so that you can know what the fuck you're talking about?
Well, it was great because that weekend I was down in Miami doing improv, and any downtime I had, I was just going through Jack Kerouac facts. Yeah, my favorite roast joke, which is so lame but so silly to me, is he wrote this book on the road on an 120-foot piece of paper. Like one long piece of paper.
So a CVS receipt.
Yeah. That was good. Just
he throws
Angelique, just take note.
That's the only one for the show. I'm done.
And my roast was basically to James. I said, it's true, I wrote on the road 120 feet long piece of paper, and it's funny because that's only 119 feet and 11 inches longer than James Maphis's penis. And it was great playing Jack Kerouac as going, oh, got him, like, pacing the stage like Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, look, you're bringing out all the stars, bro. Rio Paris is in the chat.
Hey,
What's
Rio!
up, Rio?
Rio's another great, very, very in the moment stand-up
I love
guy.
Rio.
Oh, so
I mean,
good.
like, as a person, as a comedian, just in general,
Just so
what a
good.
fantastic individual.
What's up,
and
Rio?
as you say, he can handle a crowd.
Yeah, he just absorbs the energy of that room.
And he is not afraid to just be aggressive.
Yeah.
Shut up. Hey, you in the red vest with the white stripes, shut up, type of thing. And that's awesome to me. Not everyone can do that successfully. You know what I mean? That's a tough thing
Especially
to pull
wearing
off.
a tie-dye shirt.
Yeah.
Especially a black guy in a tie-dye shirt, right?
Oh, why'd you have to go there?
Shut up, Twisty Treat. So anyway, yeah, I do love that guy. He's awesome. So, like, your comedy, so that they know, are you afraid to be aggressive in your comedy? Like, I mean, do you worry about the content of your comedy?
Not really.
I mean, if it's funny and you think it's good, when you think of it, you're gonna try it, right?
Yeah, and that's why I've kind of dropped out of going to mics anymore for the time being, because I'm tired of working on the same jokes. It doesn't keep it like fresh for me. So I get so bored because every time I go to one of these mics, I'm writing a totally new set list, and I'm like, this isn't helping me. I'm not honing in on this material. I'm able to come up with it. So I don't. The idea of workshopping the material to me is like almost non.
And you're right, because I go to a lot of mics and like I never hear them actually developing the same joke I heard the last time. It's like I should hear that same joke again
with the new thing. Yeah, exactly. Because otherwise, it seems like people are just trying to trying.
It's
to
like a brainstorming session, right?
Yeah. See if that same joke works in different contexts.
Right.
But
No,
it's like, but you did.
Just
it was
develop
the same
it,
last
right?
week.
Which is why I
Same
like
place.
what Shannon Kelly does is she puts on showcases,
right?
Which is basically an upper echelon of
Yeah.
open mics. You know, it makes you bring your material,
Right.
You know, and I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, she's doing that now, and Steve's doing that in at Divine now.
Right.
I mean, you're doing it too. Yeah.
More and more people are doing this and putting on shows for you guys that mean more than an open mic.
Right.
I mean, open mics are a necessity for up and coming comics, dude.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But once you're 2 or 3 years in, you need things like the showcases to start developing your material better.
Right. Because the idea of coming up with sets in an open mic to me is
Right.
like, I mean, I could do that, or I could just reflect on which jokes worked and put them.
Well, you're
in the
performing
right
for
thing.
4 people in comics.
Yeah.
And you don't get 15 minutes. You can't see if you have 15 minutes of material.
That's right.
So that was leading into Larry Smith again asked, so besides words that are like racist, you know, besides racist words or the obvious, are there any words you try to avoid using when you're doing comedy?
Most all words. I try to do a silent set whenever I can.
Perfect.
Yeah.
My vocabulary is limited. So
Yeah.
Don't want to offend anybody at all.
But I mean, like, you don't curse a lot, right?
I'm not afraid of it. Like, I have no
If it
problem
fits,
with
it
what,
fits.
Yeah, no problem with what anybody says on stage. I don't care as long as it like fits.
Right.
'Cause that's
And that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
that's phenomenal. If more comics start on that level, you could change.
Right.
Because stop being scared. If they don't get it, it's not your fault. You know what I
Right.
mean? And especially if they came to see comedy, definitely don't be scared to say whatever the hell it is. If it's funny, it's funny.
Right.
Regardless. I don't give a shit.
yeah. And the other thing that you learn is a lot of these. A lot of, like, the F word is specifically, I call it the F word.
Because fuck is just harsh.
Larry, I avoid the F word.
Only on podcasts.
Yeah. But that's such like a placeholder. They can become such placeholders in your speech that it's like, why not just take them out anyway? You don't, because what does that word ever really emphasize? Ever?
Everything.
You can say really or very instead
Right.
of or. I guess
You
that
say-
doesn't make
right.
sense.
Yeah, we went through that. Like changing words that you use most commonly or people
Right.
use all the time for the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
Like every now and then I'll just change it. I'm like, I'm sick of hearing that goddamn word.
Yeah.
Let's use something that people aren't used to hearing. Whether it works or not, who cares? I don't have to hear it no more in my head when I'm saying it. You know what I mean? Seriously.
That's what my schizophrenic sister says too.
That bitch.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I've never met her. I've never met all of her.
I don't have a sister.
Perfect.
Hey, I'm an actor.
It's your other alter
Yeah.
ego.
Just kidding, Angelique. I am 40.
So you have been a teacher
Yeah.
in several different venues, right? Like in several different ways. Like, what is this star education? Was that acting?
Oh no! Oh god, that was like a part-time job, youth like.
How old were you when you were doing that?
That was in 2015.
So you were 37.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, exactly. Keeping you guessing, Angelique. Is he 40 or 27?
You know what? I don't usually do this. We're going to go right down this. She goes, I knew it.
Shit.
I'm going to go down this because it's interesting. Like right now you're a bartender, right?
Well, right now I'm a host at a steakhouse.
Oh, really? So you haven't updated your profile? I appreciate that. It makes me an asshole.
But before that, I was a bartender at Tap House.
Is that a lot like being a teacher, dude, dealing with juvenile problems all the time?
Yeah, except it didn't pay as much.
Right. So you're going to touch Mike's heart with this.
Oh.
Painting with a twist?
Yes.
Mike paints.
Eh.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of put away at the moment, but
Put away.
Okay, he's trying to be modest. He's not great at it.
Like I've literally put it away. I'm focused.
But
on
he's
music.
he has very good pieces.
That's cool.
Yeah. So painting with a twist. Do you paint?
They're not out.
Do you paint, or
Yeah.
is with a twist mean you don't have to be good at it?
Usually, you drink wine. Oh, this is a Picasso.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
What was that?
So if you don't know what painting with a twist is, it's basically Bob Ross teaching you how to paint. You're painting while he's painting, and you can drink at the same time. And that's what I did. But I went to school for art. Like I was an art major. So I paint. I do paint. I got a lot of commissions actually right now.
So who's easier to teach? Untalented people that trying to paint or untalented comics?
It's all art.
Yeah. Asking the tough questions. I think everybody is terrible.
You all suck.
Yeah. Except for you, Angelique. Check it out.
Angelique, you rock. I'm old enough to know that.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I mean, seriously, though, you've done both, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you've experienced both, right? In
guess
your experience.
Definitely the painting people, because their goals are way different than the people coming to this thing.
Like goals? What do you mean? What kind of goals do painters have?
I want a pretty painting, and I never paint before. And it's like, well, you're not going to get one. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have stencils.
Yeah, you're not going to get a good painting. So just come in and don't learn painting, but make a painting, I guess.
Did you see that piece of shit painting Bobby Katie won a contest with?
Which, maybe if Bobby's in here, I that might have been the one that I taught at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder. See, he listens. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
I do too. Good dude.
You an actor? How long have you been doing that?
Well, officially, I got an agent last year and a half, and just mostly commercials and stuff. But
that's it, right? I mean,
yeah. You might. I'll tell you this.
I'm in a Gerber commercial.
You might recognize me in the background of the Surf and Turf Beef O'Brady's spot. I'm in the far back behind the cowboy, I do believe.
I cannot wait to hunt down that goddamn commercial.
I think I got cut out of it.
You're Shannon Kelly now.
Hey, Shannon.
Telling you, bro, you're bringing out the stars, bro.
Hey, that's because they're the best.
Real Paris. These guys don't listen to my show. You're here.
Oh.
Shannon, I love that lady. I swear to you on my life, she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And what she's trying to do for you guys and the support she gives the community is insane.
And she is a machine.
Are you
kidding me? She does
not
stop.
Dude, and she knows what she's doing. She's got some business technique going on, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love her. Anyway, that's enough blowing smoke up her fucking ass. Let's move on. So,
yeah, blow smoke on my ass, please.
No, you're here.
You're in the wrong place, buddy.
Now we know he hasn't watched the show. But, how long have you been doing this in general comedy? Like stand-up?
Stand-up, I would say about
40 years.
Yeah, 40 years.
I came out of the room telling jokes about my mom's pussy.
Big wet fingered pussy. No.
Wow.
Like two. No, what? James is.
You're not
James
understand,
is still
bro.
there.
It's a rough estimate.
Two. Let's say two.
About two?
Probably estimated two.
And what were we told, Mike, in the very beginning of doing this show?
Your first 2 years are going to suck.
They said the first 2 years don't count, right? Basically.
Yeah, was that Steve Miller?
I think it was Steve Miller. He said the first 2 years don't count.
But he wasn't wrong.
Because that's what we're finding out is as we go, people that are just getting beyond that are finding their feet.
Yeah.
And gaining ground. And then you have people that have an advantage like you and certain other comics in the area that are just that Jarrett Moore is dude, I saw him in an open mic and I was dying.
He's amazing.
Insane.
He just relocated to Tampa. Well, not
back
just
to Tampa, right from Orlando. Yeah,
and I was like, "You live in Tampa now. This is the same as everything. I'm gonna have you on things. Like, you're great.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that guy, dude. He's hilarious.
Very funny. Very good joke writer.
You got Ricky Hicken out there right now.
Another
dude, that guy. Are you kidding me?
So funny. Great joke writer.
And it's you got JJ Curry, who took Cam's place as the black guy in the community.
I'll say it again. Very funny, great joke writer.
Right. And then there's that Matt. Have you met Matt Walker?
Very funny, great joke writer. Yeah.
Never heard of her.
If I do say so myself.
Oh, I thought you meant Matt Williams. Never mind.
Oh. You take that back.
That was sarcasm. Do you wish you could have taught him how to tell jokes? Matt, we know you can get a class.
Matt Williams is the best.
Are you kidding me? I fucking love that guy.
He's the nicest.
If there was a comedian out there other than David Wayne I would cuddle with, it's Matt Williams. I can tell you that right now.
Hey, why take one when you can have both?
That sandwich.
Oh, right. How to get squished alone. Right. This shit happens. Am I getting the cue? I'm getting the cue. All right, we're not done with you. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to play a game I stole called Birthdays, which I really challenged Mike's
This is gonna be fun.
abilities over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna play
On the money.
birthdays when we come back. After that, full Harmo with Mike. Another 10 or 15 minutes with Mr. Matt Walker, and then we will let you people get the fuck out of here. Is that good? I said.
I saw a young man walk past an old wine soul. Not a second thought on his mindless stroll under a shelter light. In a world so cold, media runs his life. An empty soul's been sold. Another day, another step, holding on to your last breath. You reach the end, you must defend your chance to live again. I walk the line, watch the signs, see the world lose its eyes. Can't believe the lies we lead and the past we left behind. Is this the end? Is this our last stand? Hostage to corporate greed, a world of social disease. Such a sad day. Society's lost its way. Is this all we know? Streets are mindless clones. How do we fall so far in a sea of unknown? Another day, another step, holding on to your last breath. You reach the end, you must defend your chance to live again. I walk the line, watch the signs, see the world lose its eyes. Can't believe the lies we lead and the past we left behind. All the times we tried to fight, defend the lives and make things right. Still believe what I see will finally make its way. just start over. Maybe then we could get it right. Then we can try to put it back just how it was. Or at very least compromise. When will it be just you and me? We can just be. When will maybe can't even believe ourselves anymore? Why is everyone so blind? Everything you've ever loved will be left you burned. Fought so hard just to lose. Now you'll never be around. See, I ran out to reach and when will we find the time to mend our sight to turn? This is a call to all my friends. Let's end this eternal There's no time to When will it be just you and me? We can just be. When will maybe can't even believe ourselves anymore?
I'm Open Mic Live, and you're listening to James Mathis.
Maybe. Welcome back. All right.
Well, machine.
Hey, just wait. Just wait.
Your car runs better than this show.
I don't need your crap right now. I really don't.
I didn't have to be reminded of my car.
Can we Uber a show?
People in the room hate me.
Uber.
All right, so we got a bet going. We got a game going. Let's see what happens here. Stan, explain the game.
So I stole this game from Spicoli TV. Smitty's game is called Birthdays. So you find famous people, and you have to guess how old they are. We're going to throw a picture up there. We'll give you the name. You just have to guess the age.
Okay.
And then we will show you the age and the year they were born and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
So here's the thing is, I threw this on Mike, and it's a picture thing. I mean, there's names, you know what I mean? So we can do it in the chat, but there's pictures involved.
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea how difficult pictures were going to be.
Software for what we do is not available.
Oh.
So I have to make shit work.
Diddle, what's
you
up?
can't duct tape a goddamn... Well, I mean, you can't duct tape it, but...
So here we go.
Let's try this.
We're going to birthdays. The object is to guess how old the celebrity is. All right?
Worked. Okay.
Are we there?
As long as we have audio, we're good to go.
Number 1, Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper.
Man. I just watched Wayne's World last night. He's in that.
That's true.
And he looks like he might be about 45 in that movie. I don't know when Wayne's World came out. Maybe 92, 95?
5, I think.
Yeah.
Mike Rothenbush says 58. Rothenbush.
What's Angelique?
LM says 64.
Angelique.
Tiff Money says 57. No, you have to be exactly right to get the points.
He's around
10,
50.
10,
Really?
10.
You're just making this hard on everybody.
Well, that's the goddamn name of the game. 57, 69. It's not like we give shit away for the winner, so the points don't matter. 69, 57, 64, 77 we got by Smitty Johnson.
I'm going to say 72.
72 we got. So should I give points for the closest? Is that what I should do?
I mean, if you feel like doing the math, I really
I can do the math.
All right.
Math and words are the only thing I can do, bro. So that bullshit, I leave to you, and you're not even very good at that, so whatever. So Angelique says what he said, 72.
My girl.
I think you have a fan, dude.
Yeah. My girl, Angelique.
What do the other guys do? Do they do what's closest? Let's follow them. Oh,
so we should do it exactly the way it is?
Absolutely.
You have to get the age correct.
Yes.
All right. Is that right?
I don't
Smitty, is that right? You have to get it dead on?
Smitty, how do we do this?
How do we play your game?
Why don't you come in here and help us out?
Angelique says 72. Smitty says 77. Gobble says 69. Of course she would. Tiff Money says 57.
I'm doing it. It's going to be about 10 seconds.
What is?
5. Or, that's
What
not
is?
10.
I think all the answers are in, and we're going to do... Screw them. This is our game tonight. We're going to do closest.
Got it. Yes.
So that means nobody was right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Good,
close.
Great observation.
Angelique was really close. She
We
said
both
72.
were.
Oh, because you...
Yeah.
She copied his answer, dude. You're allowed to do that, by the way. You can give someone else's answer. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2... Wait, 10 seconds doesn't start at 5.
That's how I did it, too. I was like, wait a minute.
I have a feeling I just got flagged for that.
71 years old. He is 71 years old. He was born February 4th, 1948.
We're way ahead of that.
You already hit that?
Go to the next one.
How do I... Oh, my God, dude. It's not in the chat.
5, 4,
All right, next
Oh,
one.
you wanted me to type that? Okay.
I got it. Christy Brinkley. Christy Brinkley. How old is Christy Brinkley? All right, so she was banging Billy Joel in the 80s.
So she was
let's
16.
see. First thing I would have to think of is who's Christy Brinkley?
Fun fact, he pulled her out of the front row.
She's a blonde model.
She was a model.
That was married to Billy Joel back in the 80s.
Oh, boy.
So we have...
What do you think, Angelique?
Angelique said 60.
You think so?
Gobble says 60. Mike Rothenbush says 62. LM says 61. Chris Evans says 65. Welcome, Chris Evans. Tiff Money says 57.
I'm going to say 71.
Matt Walker seriously doesn't know who Christy Brinkley is, so he says 71. She's as 71 as you are 40, bro.
Oh, that math adds up.
30. Oh, yeah. No.
He's like, I know the answer.
Your improv skills are paying off.
That higher education, bro, it was worth the money.
I didn't update my Facebook profile. It was a very low education.
Or he doesn't show where I dropped out of college. Started college at Eckerd University and dropped out 6 months later. That's why I love when I'll call you whatever you want, Rothenbush. Call me Mike or Stan. Mike, who gives themselves their own fucking nickname? No, that's not how this works.
What'd he say to call himself?
Miker.
Ooh.
I'm not doing that.
We know Liker to Miker. We ain't doing it, bro.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, so Mike, Matt, his name is Michael Rothenbush. Give him a nickname.
The Bushman.
Hey,
Bushman.
Michael, do you have a brother named Ryan?
What is this? Fucking eHarmony? No, dude, you can't just start getting personal with the guest.
You're throwing his last name around. How personal can you get?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Michael, are you on eHarmony? My name's Michael, too.
Swipe right. All right, still has great boobs. Here we go. She is
It's, yeah.
65. 65 years old, born February 2nd, 1954. 1954. She's hot. I'll send you some pics.
All right. Just of her, please. Not of how you like her.
So no superimposed pics?
Yeah.
Like, my dick just freaking photobombing everything. Oh, you see it in the background?
That'd be impressive if you were able to photobomb your own pictures with your penis.
Oh my god! All right, so next one is Chris Rock. How old is Chris Rock?
Just came out with Tambourine. What, 1 year ago? So let's see. He's at least 1 year older than he was when he came out with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're math like him.
Yeah, yeah.
Smitty says, I would bring a senior citizen. You are a senior citizen.
Right. That's just your peer.
Mike, are you talking about Chris Rock? He
No,
is not
Chris
that
Rock.
old.
So Chris Rock,
when he did,
you can't see the pictures of him.
He did CB40.
He did
was
do CB40.
Yeah, he was.
I'm glad you brought that up instead of what was it? New Jack City.
I was gonna say Pootie Tang.
There's some great Chris Rock films.
Oh, Grown Ups too.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Chris.
You know, speaking of Wayne's World, remember when he was on SNL and he did the hip hop version of Wayne's World?
No,
That's
didn't know
right.
that.
Everybody
I gotta
forgot
see
about that.
Oh, how old was he there?
65. Black don't crack.
I'm going to say 71. What's Angelique say?
Mimi says, I love Matt Walker.
Mimi?
Mimi.
We have 43.
Hey, Mimi.
We have 48.
I don't want to throw names out, but
Angelique says
it's-
37.
37?
Yep.
Oh, I think he's at least 50. 53.
Bushman says 53.
Oh, I agree with the Bushman on this one.
Smitty says 55. Chris Evans says 51. Mike went out of order, so this is tough. Mimi says, who gives a shit how old Chris Rock is? I love Matt Walker. Tiff Money says 57.
I did it in the order you said it. Bitch.
I did. You did. I don't prep well. I don't update my profile either.
I'm giving the answer. How's that?
You son of a bitch. I wasn't ready.
Hurry up. Me neither. Let's go.
I'm ready. All right. So he is 54 years old, born February 7th, 1965. So Smitty gets it.
Bushman and I were pretty close.
And who else gets it? Someone else. Oh, Bushman gets it.
Wait, that's what he guessed?
Yeah. He guessed 53, which is one year off. So he was.
I did too.
You do
I'm
math.
just going to say that.
We got it. We got it. All right. Next one is.
Oh, I love Mimi. She loves me too. Oh, I have to do that?
I love the way you did
God
that,
damn
though.
it.
He says, it's the order you sent me as he goes back.
Oh, I gave the answer. Oh, no, I gave the answer on Denise. Yeah, whatever.
Mimi, I love you. You.
Because I meant to hit Chris Rock and I went out of order. My bad. Here we go. Transition. Everybody gets 1 point. Go.
We're not going to point it. Anyway, Denise Richards was the next one.
Oh, she's 71.
I'd still bang her if she was 71, dude. So Mike put the answer in the board so everyone gets it right. I'm not scoring it. Fuck you people.
I was flustered. Mimi said she loved me. We go way back.
47.
Next one.
February 17th, 1971.
Jennifer Aniston.
Let's move forward.
Jennifer Aniston. Go.
Jennifer Aniston? Huh?
I went the order that you put them in, so.
It's right there. How is that the order you put them in?
Okay.
Oh, the picture.
Thanks for tuning in, folks.
I'm a dick. All right. Jennifer Aniston.
Is that my camera?
Oh, you can't see nothing. There's so much going on here.
How old is Jennifer Aniston?
She was 22. I don't know. When she started Friends.
She, I believe, might have turned 60 recently. She might have had a little birthday. Maybe a few birthdays.
Did I not? What do you want? What do you want? Oh, over here? Okay.
Angelique, guide me on this one. Mimi,
I'm gonna assume we're going here. So,
let's do this.
Michael says 47. Or Folkowski. Rothenbush says 49.
Bushman.
Johnson
49.
says 47. Folkowski says my wife. And now he changes. Whatever.
So we got 48, we got 52, we got 53. Gabo says 45. Smitty Johnson says 50. What'd you say?
I said 60. I know that she's
60?
a lot older than she looks. But maybe not that old.
You're a
So
lot
we're gonna
younger.
go
So you
for
took
it.
the over.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, goodbye. Oh my God. So this is my fault. I guess I have to send him pictures in one thing and then put the answers in another. And I guess I didn't follow the order of the pictures I sent him, so I'm all over the goddamn place right now.
So was Alice Cooper not 71?
No, the information is correct, sir.
There's a reason nobody got points for Denise Richards.
Right.
Okay.
So, all right, are we there?
We ready? All right, let's do that. And then I got to do this.
Bushman nailed that one.
Transition this, and now we're doing this, and you should be good there.
Jennifer Anderson is 49 years old. 49 years old, born February 11th, 1965. Who's next?
Rihanna.
How old is Rihanna?
Oh, I shouldn't give the answers.
Huh?
I shouldn't give the answers. I didn't. I almost did. This is hard.
You fuck up once, it's on me. You fuck up twice, it's on me because your name's on the phone.
I warned you. This is actually going way smoother than I thought it was going to do.
Oh, God damn. I love new games. Rihanna. I love Rihanna.
Next one, Alice Cooper. Oh.
30. No.
Matt Walker says 30. Smitty Johnson says sexy. I'm not sure that's an age. LM says 37.
Oh, sexy is 69.
Angelique, what do you think?
Gobble, what do you think?
Is that an exclamation point?
Bushman says 30. You and Bushman, I think, are y'all working together?
Bushman's is me.
Oh, you are Bushman.
Yeah.
That's
You're
crazy.
one and the same. It's like me and Kevin Holly.
Yeah,
Hey, I know your brother. Oh.
Yeah.
I know your brother.
Yeah, Brian?
Brian, yes.
Yeah.
Brian. Yeah, Brian.
I know your schizophrenic sister, too. Tiff Money says 32. Angelique says 35. Gobble says 33.
Angelique, she's not 35. Come on.
Damn it, Angelique. You're not very good with this age thing.
Hey, Angelique's been doing great. All right, you've been doing great, Angelique. Is this my camera?
It doesn't matter. It's not on.
Oh, okay, all right.
Up with all the pressure. Oh, good. I got this.
I'm waiting for him to do his eHarmony fucking profile so she can see it real quick. Actually, he's in a relationship. Or didn't you update that either?
No, I am.
Okay, sure. Just checking.
With the hostess at his take place.
Yeah.
She's 40.
All right,
It's Angelique. It's fine. That's cool. All right, transition. Rihanna is, did I do this right? Rihanna is
30 years old.
Do you feel old about that?
30 years old.
She is 30?
February 20th, 1988.
Wow.
Like, yeah, on the calendar behind the register, her birthday is still there. You know what I mean? You have to be born before this.
Weird.
That's messed up. I saw someone get carded today for like the smoke the e-cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
And he was clearly 50. I'm like, you're just an asshole. No, I told that to the guy.
To the old
For
guy?
vaping. Yeah, for vaping.
So, second to last question is John Travolta. How old is John Travolta?
Well, he was 35 in Greece, so...
Yeah.
According to the Scientology stress test.
Angelique's working while watching
Yeah.
this show. She must have a tough job.
Yeah, I don't think Scientologists believe in age.
Yeah, but stress.
Exactly.
So
I think he's 50,000 thetans. That's how
Sinu
much.
would concur.
Yes.
Gobble says 66. Bushman says 62. LM says 65. Smitty Johnson 65. Tiff Money 65. Angelique says 64.
I'm going with Angelique on that one.
Mangelique, we got freaking
Mangelique.
Me and
It's like
Angelique.
Brangelina.
But prettier.
Oh. Were you homeschooled too? Angelique was.
Have you talked to him?
What?
He hasn't been
Wow.
homeschooled, bro.
The only fact I remember about anybody ever is Angelique was homeschooled. Also, she drank a lot of Jameson, which she was supposed to.
Smitty says disqualified for Social Security. Who cares? You don't get nothing back for that shit no more, do you? We're just wasting money on that shit.
Not yet. Thanks, baby boomers. Oh. Are you baby boomer? No. What are you considered? Generational.
Dick.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
like
I was born in 73. You tell me.
generation. So you're a generation fag.
They should. No, this is generation duh right now, right?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Idiocracy.
Is it Gen X? Is that after Baby Boomer?
I
think Gen X is what I mean.
I was
Actually,
X.
Okay.
I think you might be at the top of or the bottom of that. Whatever. What do you want?
Just making sure I'm up to date because my computer sucks. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It misses keys. It's fucking old as shit. It's got stickers on it.
Covered in stickers, yeah.
That's just holding it together.
Yeah, it's sucked the light.
That's the reason. Thanks for all the bands for supporting us.
Smitty, I'm sorry I butchered your game.
I'm gonna kill it too.
It'll be better next week when I do it again.
No, fuck that. I'm done. I quit.
I've been working on that.
All right, John Travolta is old as shit. I don't know if I
ahead.
would have guessed this. I did it. All right.
John Travolta is 64 years old. February 18th, 1954. 64 years old. Angelique.
Yeah, she's on top
Angelique
of shit.
freaking nailed it. So here is the current score before we go into dead man's birthdays. We have Matt Walker with 50, Angelique with 25, Smitty with 25, Bushman with 35. So the last question is worth 50 points.
I would love to play Thriller right now, but
So the last question is dead man's birthdays. Obviously the person I'm about to give you is dead. Okay?
Maybe.
Very, very, very
Spoiler
dead.
alerts.
Like, I'm not even sure the bones are left. So the last one is who, Michael? Thomas Edison. If Thomas Edison were alive today, how old would he be?
Shit. He died.
He died. Good
He
job.
died. Is that this game? I'm not getting it.
He just
I don't
read
know.
He just Googled it. Thomas Edison is dead?
Edison's dead. 71. No. 18. Let's see. When did electricity get invented, Angelique?
But no one's supposed to know the answer to this question, right?
He's 100 and... No. 200. 212. Oh, God. If that's right, just take me out.
It's not.
Oh, good.
212. Gobble says 150. She was around when he was around. No, she wasn't really around.
Oh.
She's not a fucking vampire. She's not still alive. So Bushman says 125. LM says 110. Smitty Johnson says 90. I have grandparents that are 90.
Wait, 150, 153, actually.
You can change your answer. It's your
Yeah,
show.
153. I'm still, whatever.
So Matt Walker changed his answer to 153, and no, he's not Googling. Matter of fact, he's
No.
staring at some stupid banner while he's coming up with this shit.
Yeah.
Nope. Not true.
They didn't teach you this shit in school? Tiff Money says 190.
Was he the one that went up against Tesla? So he stole all the
Yeah.
Tesla shit, right?
When was that?
Well, it was exactly. I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, that's true.
That's how you tease. What up? I could be a host.
Okay, Google, how old is
Tell me a joke.
Drop. All right, we there?
5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Thomas Edison was old as shit.
171 years old he would be today. He was born February 11th, 1847. 1847. You eked out the win by 1 year.
By changing it.
Because Tiff Money went 190, which it would be...
Oh, man.
That'd be 19 years away. You were 18 years away. Guess what? In-studio winner, me. He's being rewarded for lifting here. Matt Walker. Matt Walker wins. Woo! He knows birthdays, bitches.
Yeah. Tesla, also 100 and that much. I forgot already.
He knows nothing, bitches.
Birthdays. I love them.
Too fucking old to guess. You know I don't know math, Angelique says.
Math is hard.
But she's a great singer. All right, so here we go. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. I'm going to tell you about some friends and family real quick. Go full Harmo with Mike. Talk a little music with Matt Walker. Let him tell you what he wants you to know about him, where to find him, all that bullshit. And then we're going to let you go.
All right.
Bye-bye.
your rest rewind. Rewards will come to those who try and believe. It's best to hold on now to the train. It tastes like that bit of flavor. We also do waiting for the savior. Like that stray, we want it out, but we keep on getting in the way. Just hang on, I can give you what you need. Maybe you should take a rest, rewind. Well, what's got to those who try to stay? It's best to hold on now to the train. It tastes like that bit of flavor. We also do waiting for the savior. Like that stray, we want it out.
A special thank you to Tacos Gone Mobile for all of the food and love they provide for our guests. Tacos Gone Mobile has the greatest authentic Mexican food anywhere. They can be found at 1309 East Fletcher Avenue and the University Mall Food Court.
Coma en el único lugar con mexicanos reales y sin paredes, Tacos Gone Mobile.
This is Aneria.
And this is Jonas.
And we are known as Joneria. Oh, goodness. Will you get that out of my face?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just want
kind
them...
of early for them.
I'm sorry. I just want them to listen to Open Mic Live right now.
Welcome back,
Joneria. They're awesome, too, right? They're Rio Cam level awesome for us. Jonas and Aneria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
Oh, you've heard of them?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those guys. Yeah, they're all right.
What are they? How old are they?
40. They're all 40.
Way over 40. Oh, Jesus Christ. So welcome back. We are in the studio with the persistent, the lifting Matt Walker. Welcome, sir. Thank you again for coming in. Thank you for following through, man. I mean, listen, we know what this is. Not many people are going to leave their car broke down and lift to get here, and we do appreciate it.
Well,
Thank you very much.
More
but
people
then again,
should.
Not many people stand us up twice. So here we go.
It's true.
But thank you, dude. You are phenomenal. We are going to get more people out to hear you because you are one of the few very growing comedians in this area that are just insane.
Now, here are the people that don't stand us up.
No, they don't watch our show. So,
why are we promoting them?
I'm going to go real quick through our family and friends. These are the other shows that we watch that support us, that we support them, and this is how it works. So Tuesdays from 9 to 11 and Saturdays from 8 to when they get done smoking out is the Show with No Name. The Show with No Name on the No Name Network, which we are also heard live on every Thursday night, the NoNameNetwork.net. The Show with No Name is a Canuck and a Yankee entertaining anyone that has drank enough to understand what they're saying. All right, so then Wednesday nights is my hero, my draft pick for the future of what we're doing, Kevin Holly. I know it's hard to tell by listening to his show right now, but the guy's got potential. I mean, Kevin Holly's great. So Kevin Holly is phenomenal.
How many years are you going to say that?
Fuck him. So, I love that guy. Dude, he is one of my favorite people in this whole world, Kevin Holly. The Kevin Holly Show, he also brings in comedians. He brings in bands. He's trying to be as supportive as we are and doing this whole thing. Once we're done with you, you're welcome to go there. So the Kevin Holly Show, Wednesday nights from 8 to 11.
Look at Mike with his shameless plugs.
The breaks are longer than the stories. No, the stories and the breaks are longer than the show. So check in for that. Friday nights, SpicoliTV.com. SpicoliTV.com. The game we stole tonight that we fucked up was Smitty's birthdays. They play many different games. Smitty is hilarious. Smitty is to this show his show what I am to this show, the talent.
Right.
And then he's got Spicoli, whose name's on the banner, so he has to be in the studio.
So I should call this Mike TV.
Yeah, if you really wanted to go backwards from where it is now.
Done.
So anyway, SpicoliTV.com. This guy is phenomenal. He's been in this business for a long time. He knows what he's doing. He has a million voices and a board full of wiki. So listen to that. I love that guy, dude. He's had me on his show many times. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's one of the best shows out there.
Great.
That's every Friday night from 9 to 11.
Oh, wiki.
And then Saturday nights on Periscope. The only Periscope show I watched is Glick TV, the Glick Show, right?
It's the Heather Show.
It's the Glick Show. Now it's the Heather Show. He got a new girlfriend. You know how that goes, right? So usually when you get a new girlfriend, your friends don't see you for a while. We wish that was the case. But he has a Periscope show where he makes sure that you see him being pussy whipped the whole show. It's phenomenal, bro. If you have a wife, you'll understand. So tune in to the Glick Show on Periscope every Saturday night, 10 to whenever he's drunk enough to fall asleep. Thursday nights after us on the IRN Broadcast Network, IRNBroadcast.com. This guy is promoting local talent from music. He's playing all local music, all local podcasts. This guy is phenomenal. It's a station that we needed. It's great. We'll get you there. You need to tune in. He's a great guy. He's a dork, but he's a great fucking guy. On the IRN Broadcast is DTPTV, which is Deviate the Plan, a band who brings in other bands every Wednesday night into their studio, gives them an hour to play crisp, clean, good-sounding music from their studio, ask them a few questions from a band's perspective in between. Phenomenal show. Phenomenal people. Those guys deserve all the credit they get.
Thanks for that
plan
lead
right
in.
after us, huh?
Thanks for that lead in. Chris, clean music. Full Harmo coming up right now.
Why are you holding the mic like you're freaking going to drop it?
I'm a pro, bro.
After that, there's only one left. Nitwit.tv. Nitwit.tv is the most well-run, well-produced show on our networks. Well, that's because he's an IT guy. He makes good money doing it. He should be able to do it. He's got 15 fucking computers like gamers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't believe he hasn't been swatted yet. Just wait until I figure out how to do it. And then I said that out loud.
Just call him an ass.
Right. Nitwit.tv at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's awesome, dude. He's got an awesome wife. They play great fucking games, all music-based mostly. They tell a few, news stories that we actually give a shit about. And his wife is a flat earther. What's better than a flat earther? Right, a Christian. So anyway, all that being said, these are these. Right now, everyone's new favorite part of this show, Full Harmo with Mike Tyree.
One more time. I told you I couldn't live up to last week.
That was at least equivalent. Well, the beginning was bad, but you reset. You started over, right? That happened.
Yeah. At first, I'm like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, I know it immediately."
Now I feel like shit. Where's Shannon Kelly? Telling me the truth.
That was Prince, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Michael Jackson, dummy.
Purple Rain.
mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
This is why the doves were crying.
In the jungle. Thrilling.
See, I can do it. I can do it like 3 times. Let me do it 3 times. No.
Nimmer says, swat me, bro. You'll get it back in spades. He's going to send me playing cards if I swat him. That's fucking phenomenal. I can't swat you. This guy is untouchable, bro. He's an IT guy from like, I wish he could help Mike, but Mike won't let him.
I tried.
We're not going to get into that right now. I was just kidding. Jesus Christ.
No, you just made this a thing.
Let's get back to Mr. Matt Walker.
Yeah, Matt, let's talk about you.
Oh.
That was the music portion of our show.
I'm sorry.
You mentioned earlier that you are a musician, if you will?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
What, you play guitar?
Yeah, I play guitar, sing, play a little bit of piano, yeah.
Have you been doing that longer than comedy?
Yeah, I have it. Well, probably about the same time as improv comedy.
Do you love them both equally?
Oh, yeah. I love write. I'm a songwriter. Like, I write.
Which are you better at? Writing jokes or
man.
songs?
It's an opportunity thing. Whatever pops up, I do.
Send me links to your friends so I can talk to them.
Yeah.
We'll find out the truth.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyway, so you've been doing. Are you currently playing music around town?
Yeah. I was just down in Bradenton playing, and
are you by yourself? Are you in a band?
Yeah, I'm playing by myself. But I work with the Florida folk scene down in St. Pete, which is like, I don't know if you know, but Mountain Holler, Mark Etherington, that guy. There's a bunch of local musicians around there that we all like go around as a collective and play at different places. It helps us sell the show, and it's like I get to connect with these amazing Mountain Holler. If you don't know Mountain Holler, this is my shout out. This guy is amazing, the best local musician in the area. He used to be the drummer for Set and Setting, that instrumental metal band. And now he's just playing singer-songwriter stuff, and
when
it's
you got
amazing.
people like that, start posting links to them on our page.
Absolutely.
And we'll get it. So here's some irony: is Angelique
Yeah.
is in a folky band.
What band?
With her and her husband.
What band, Angelique?
Angelique, are you there?
Oh, she left.
Did she really?
She's 40. She's going to bed.
I'll get you with her because you guys could be good for each other. They're awesome. We've had them in here. They did a little acoustic thing in here, and they're great people.
Yeah,
we're trying to set up Shrooms and Tunes.
Shrooms and Tunes.
With them. But no, there she is.
Angelique.
No, not yet, Angelique.
She has to get to work.
Folky music.
Yeah, I play music around town. What's
I'm
what's
giving
your
you guys
band?
an opportunity to get to know each other. Tell him the name of your band.
Hartwood Lane. I'll just do it. Spoiler
I
alert.
know the name of the fucking band, dude.
I know.
What was it?
Hartwood Lane.
Hartwood Lane. I said
Hartwood Lane.
Hartwood Lane.
Hartwood
Dude,
Lane.
they're awesome. Mike Peter, the guy that runs IRN Broadcast.
Yeah.
One of his. I send him music all the time. Like, he went nuts over their music when I sent it to him. He's
awesome.
insane.
Well, very cool. Maybe
She's
we'll
like,
run
you don't
into
remember the
each
name
other.
of our band? You asshole! I was trying to give you an opportunity to freaking talk to the guy. You know?
What's the other one that doesn't exist? What's the other band?
What other band?
I thought she was in another band that we were trying to get in here.
They're not together anymore. It doesn't matter if they're not together, right?
It's fine. Okay, cool.
A reunion.
No, you can join
on the show.
Jack
Yeah.
Mancher,
There's room
Sunshine
for
and
you.
Bullets. They don't matter anymore.
Oh, I
They're
can
not
play
together.
bass.
I can play bass. Well, okay.
I can play
You've heard their harmonica, right?
I can blow into
Yeah,
the
same
harmonica.
So, I mean, folky music, that's the easiest shit to play, isn't it?
It's the.
You weren't supposed to have
It's
to
right
answer
next to
that?
the harmonica.
Listen, guys, I'm going to be honest. Don't come and see me ever. No, I'm kidding. No.
Hey, follow me on Facebook and Instagram too.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, like, what kind of venues do you play with that?
I play at Cage pretty regular. Cage Brewing down in St. Pete.
That's becoming a pretty hot spot for local talent in general.
They built a huge stage there, and they really upped their game.
They're getting a lot of music and talent in there. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I played the Iberian Rooster twice maybe, and down in Bradenton, this coffee shop kind of bar place.
How was your experience at Iberian Rooster?
I really enjoyed it. It was one of the first. I got a band together to play for that one, and it was really fun. But it was after a comedy night it was before when they were billing multiple things a night.
I got you.
So it was pretty.
So the turnout
dead.
wasn't great, is what you're
right?
saying.
Yeah, because everyone's like, "Oh, comedy's over. Let's get out of here."
But the
And I was like,
environment is
"Eh."
pretty cool.
Oh, it's amazing. They have a grand piano.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's digital, but
I mean, it's
it's amazing.
It's a pretty relaxed little spot, right?
Yeah,
I love
beautiful. Everything about it, I
it. It fits
love
enough
it.
people, but yet it's comfortable as hell down in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a
Chairs.
great place. I wish we could get. We need to get more people in that place. Seriously.
Yeah, but we can't get people into the trop. So
In this drop.
how can we get them to Liberian Rooster?
Yeah.
It's a basement
I
next
know,
to the
but the
trop.
baseball team sucks. These guys don't.
That's true. Yeah, I was not expecting that when I went there.
So
Who knows?
you've been in the scene a couple of years now, and it's the same amount of time basically as a lot of these comics that we're starting to deal with have been around because, you know, your Cams, your Rios, your Jonases.
Yeah, they've been around.
They moved on. You know, Aneria's getting more and more into acting. You know what I mean? So these guys are doing different things and getting out of the Jared
Basically,
Waters.
your time is up. So you need
I'm
to
saying, your time is just starting.
Right.
You're taking over for the, and that's what I was worried about when these guys started peeling out. I'm going, oh crap! And then all of a sudden, there's you, Ricky, Matt. You know, I mean, all. I'm like, yes, we're good.
Oh,
We
good.
got this shit. And then now John Jacobs is on fire.
Oh God,
That guy is working like a beast right now. Dude.
amazing.
And his clips are getting better.
Yeah.
like they're
Tightening
cornier and
up.
better.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and it's awesome. I'm so happy for him because like that guy's been working at this for a long time, and he's finally found a niche, and it's working.
Yeah,
it's fucking phenomenal.
I'm proud of what he's putting out. It's really cool.
I mean, I think it sucks he has to live with Matt Williams, but you know,
Josh balances that out, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's not fight right now.
Yeah.
What's your name? We interviewed him at the Improv right before the first TNF, you know, thing.
Yeah.
We were in the green room, and I don't know if it was me or Mike that asked Josh, you know, so tell people who you are. I'm not sure if he just forgot or if he was being Josh Santos. He's like,
He actually became part of the couch.
Right.
He sunk in like, I am Corduroy.
Yeah.
I'm with them. Dude, he is awesome. Like he's a sleeper. He's the sleeper talent in this. Like not that he's, you know what I mean, but he's the one that you don't hear enough about.
Right.
That you really need to hear more
Right.
about.
Those are kind of unique people that are doing kind of interesting things with their jokes, where they're not just going like, "So my wife."
Right.
You know?
No, it's different. It's more like a what's the name? Stephen Wright or
Yeah, it's like experiential. You have to be there for it to really like resonate with.
And like John Jacobs is he's basically brainstorming right now out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
right.
he's going through all these ideas and putting them out there and seeing what hits. You need to do that. You have to expect some of them not to find out what's going to. Is that correct? I mean,
Oh yeah. It's all. Ira Glass had a great thing where basically this 2-minute long speech that he gave. The conclusion is just keep making shit, and your tastes will begin to meet your ability. And it's like, yeah, keep making
practice
stuff.
makes perfect.
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
it's just
thing.
like keep making crap
Yeah.
because eventually that
do.
crap's gonna not be crap anymore because you're gonna learn how to do that thing better.
if you have the ability to learn how to, like some people need to let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, really, and we're not going to.
Yeah.
In all fields,
Yeah,
know yourself,
right,
and let it go.
You can always get better, but
You can
your
always-
better might be someone's worse. You know,
your better might not be where you need to be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you write music, you write jokes. Which comes more natural to you to write? I mean, which is easier? Or are they equal?
The jokes, because it's just like one and done. The songs, it's like you have to think
So much,
more.
right?
Yeah,
Are you
there's
more
like,
attached to your jokes or your songs?
probably
The songs.
probably songs?
Well, okay.
Because they're a little more.
Yeah,
Sure.
personal. Yeah. I mean,
And
you
like,
probably know.
to me, like the musical part of songwriting, as opposed to the lyrics. Lyrics are tough as it is.
Yeah.
But the musical part of songwriting is incredible to me. Like that's an incredible talent. You know what I mean? You can't practice that.
Yeah.
You have to have that and then hone it in.
Yeah, but my old songwriting friend that I was telling you about earlier, we were writing a song, and I was like, let's do this thing. And then he's like, wait, I don't think this song deserves that. And I was like, you're so right. Like, that had no backing to it. It was just like this thing that we just would have slid in. But that knowing that was something that the song didn't need was just like, it blew my mind. I was like, you're a genius, man.
Well, having someone that you trust and value their opinion helps a lot, right?
Yeah.
You gave that song a value.
Yeah, we scrapped it. No.
Oh, good, perfect. No, that's right. It was old. It didn't matter.
Well, have you scrapped more songs or more jokes?
Jokes. I mean, I don't think I've written a joke that I'm like, I don't like that though. So they're all like somewhere.
I mean, so when you scrap them, you base them on how they went over.
Yeah, exactly.
Because obviously you wrote it, you're like, oh, that shit's fucking.
Yeah,
maybe not.
Yeah, but I mean, even knowing just like that one, just knowing you're on it, and you're like, I could do that joke somewhere else. These old people don't like this.
And that brings that to a question I ask of a lot of the comedians is, how long will you hold? Like, there's certain jokes in your mind. It's not just me that thinks this is funny. This has to work. I just need to work it. How long before you let that go? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if you try it 4 or 5 times and it still doesn't hit, do you let it go, or does your heart take over? And
I just let it go. I mean, improv has taught me that, like, just fuck it. You know, it's like I don't hold on to some idea that you think is great at the cost of the show. You know,
right?
It's like that's not how good anything works.
So, being improv, National Comics Dead Alive, who do you like the most, or you know what I mean? Like, who is the most impressive to you, current or past?
I am a huge fan of that guy Josh Fadem that I brought up. Very in the moment, just very funny guy. He started this. You can find it on Spotify. Actually, he doesn't have a lot of stuff recorded, but he starts it off by coming out and just going. You know that movie where the black boy gets adopted by that Sandra Bullock? He goes, it's stories like that keep me coming to the cinema. And that's it. That's how he starts the whole thing. And it's like so weird, but he's this little guy who's like, hey guys, how's it going? Right after he does that, it's just so weird. And it's off-putting, but like Comedy Bang Bang is one of my favorite shows because they really elicit the process in writing the jokes. And they're so punchy and dumb, but at the same time smart.
Right.
That dumb smartness is my favorite thing.
Welcome to Tommy Gill.
Oh, yeah. It's like this thing where that's so stupid that when you really boil it down, you're like, that's a weird thing to take from people.
Right. Yeah.
It's just weird.
So I hate to do this because man, I'm not done with you, but the show's over. We have deadlines to beat.
Yeah.
I'm working on my timing, and I'm not very good at it. So this is where you get a couple minutes to tell people what you want them to know, where to find you, and all that.
Sure.
And later you can post all that shit on our page. But for now, tell everyone where you want them to know.
Great.
1 minute, go.
Instagram, Twitter, I'm at Matt Windwalker. I know that's weird. Matt Windwalker. Like I walk on wind. You can see me every fourth Friday of the month at Black Crow Coffee Shop at A Murder of Shows. It's a duo trio improv. Tuesday nights I do drop-in workshops for improv. And very excited about this. We're doing the Matt Show at Divine Brewing. Steve Laszlo put that on.
Matt Fernandez, Matt Walker, Matt Carter, Matt Williams.
Yeah, and then open mic following that, so that's going to be really fun. And the last thing, really awesome, the Estate Show. I'm producing that, hosting it. That's going to be at Paper Crane, April 12th. Already have Matt Carter, Melissa Nicholas, and Kyle Neely on the bill, and we're going to get some other music and other fun stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for your efforts.
Thank you.
We love you. We love you.
I love
what
me.
Are you pointing at?
I was pointing at the screen. That's me on the screen. Look at me. And my name's right above me.
Loves himself. Oh my God, look at me.
I named the show after
me. You should be used to this shit by now, you douche.
I don't know.
Anyway, so now that you pointed at yourself, I'm going to go ahead and say thanks to everyone for listening. Anything you want to post on our page, please use it as an avenue. We will get it out there. If we don't do it, someone else will. Lastly, I would like to thank you, Michael.
Yes.
For letting me be a part of your show.
Yes, I appreciate that. We'll be back next week, 7 p.m. OpenMicTheShow.com.
That wasn't what I was looking
I
for.
love you, Stan.
All right.
You're my favorite.
Thanks for tuning in.
No, stop it. I love you.
Suck it.
No.
Love Burns.
Are you coming back next week?
Oh, I'm in the splash zone.
No. Kevin Holly asked me if I'd be part of his show. I'm out.
I'll just pretend I'm the Kevin Holly Show. I'll play 7 minutes of breaks 14 times.
See?